Good morning. April 2nd was National Autism Day. Dr. Stephen Shore said, "If you've met one person with autism, you've met one person with autism." Autism, or Autism Spectrum Disorder, ASD, is a broad range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, restrictive and repetitive motions, speech, and nonverbal communication. There is no cure for autism, but early intervention using skills training and behavior modification can yield excellent results. Sometimes symptoms can lessen as your child ages. The CDC states autism affects an estimated 1 out of 54 children in the United States. Autism is 4 times more prevalent in boys than in girls. No two children are the same. Signs of autism appear by ages 2 or 3 and often are diagnosed as early as 18 months. Early intervention leads to positive outcomes later in life for people with autism. Behaviors of a child or adult with autism are repetitive behaviors, hand flapping, rocking, jumping or twirling, constant movement, pacing, and hyper behavior, fixation on certain objects or activities, specific routines or rituals, getting very upset when the routine is changed even a little, extreme sensitivity to touch, light, and sound, sleep problems and sleep issues, sensory issues, the light, smell, and texture of foods, mood instability and meltdowns, the inability to maintain physical fitness. Therapies that work for one may not work for another. Arm yourself with knowledge. You are your child's best, strongest advocate. Do not be afraid of getting the diagnosis. The sooner you know what you are dealing with, the sooner you can get them help and the therapies that your child needs. Because autism is a spectrum disorder, each person with autism has a distinct set of strengths and challenges. The ways in which people with autism learn, think, and problem solve can range from highly skilled to severely challenged. I would like to share now some information from a mother with an autistic son. Things I have learned along the way. Don't worry about what others are thinking. I need to be in tune with what my child is thinking and feeling 100% of the time, and not worried about how I am being perceived. Not every therapy, diet, or treatment will work. Keep trying new things. Never give up. During the hardest times, when my son wasn't sleeping, or when he melted down over things, I wish I knew it wouldn't always be like this. I wish someone would have told me that the child I have now will grow and change and regress and thrive. You will feel frozen in time at different points. Know that it will get better and harder, and it will change. There are medical issues that come with autism: gastrointestinal, seizures, ADHD, and OCD. These can dramatically affect their sleep patterns, mood, aggression, attention, and communication. They may act out because they are in pain, and that is the only way they have to communicate that something is wrong. Try to teach your child to communicate using different forms of communication. For example, written, sign language, picture cards, or via a communication device. This way, if one way is not available, they have other methods to tell you their wants and needs. Her last words of wisdom: celebrate each achievement. We all know how hard it was to get there. In closing, when you come back to church, if you see or hear a normal-looking child or adult, suddenly shout out, flap their arms, jump up and down. Do not look at their family with distaste. We do not know what is going on inside of them. Christ tells us in Luke 18:16, "But Jesus called the children to him and said, 'Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of God belongs to such as these.'" Have a blessed week.